Have I talked about the laser tag secret game types? What the hell are those?
Wow,
so
they're a
secret.
really good. That's a really good secret. Not even you know.
I kind of remember now. All right. Hello, everyone. I guess that's the topic of conversation today: the laser tag secret game modes. So I don't. As some people know, I've been working laser tag over the winter. What was I gonna say? So there was a manual conveniently left out for me to read one day when I was really bored. So I read it. And I read about all the cool laser tag stuff you can do with Lasertron, and it's really cool. There's a lot of cool extra game modes. For one, we've been over Zombie, which is like infected, or an infection game mode. And there's also Vampire. I'm like, what's the difference between Vampire and that? And Vampire apparently is it's literally just infected, but like the humans get shields and also have less lives. So like when they're tagged, there's a bit of downtime between getting tagged. So I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting, I guess. And then there's what's it called? I'm trying to think. There's Dodgeball. All right, so they have this thing called. It's weird, but they have like Dodgeball, like where you have like 3 lives, I think. That's what they recommended, and limited ammo. And when you remove someone out of the game, one of your team players gets to come back in. So like when somebody runs out of energy units and stuff, someone else on your team gets respawned in. So I'm like, wow, okay, that's it. That's interesting. We haven't tried that one yet. So they have like all these wicked, weird things. They have like elimination type games. So that's not really surprising, but because even like Laser Quest had that, where it's like sort of like search and destroy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like game modes sort of like that, where, and in some situations you have like limited lives and can respawn and whatnot. So yeah, those are all the secrets of laser tag that I've been learning about.
I was just thinking, when you said Dodgeball, I was just thinking, isn't there a free-for-all?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I was thinking is...
Oh, yeah, you never got to play the free-for-all, did you?
No, I've only done the the one where like there's the towers to shoot, which I didn't really like too much. Yeah. And then
you know what? It's fun. I think why you didn't... You said something about the freeze ray, right? As I recall, that was a while ago.
That's a thing that I know exists for it, but
freeze ray? Did you have special power modes?
Yeah.
Okay.
The problem I always had was just like the problem I always had was there was the special that got rid of people's specials if they were using one. Yeah, that happened like literally every time I used a special, it got deactivated immediately.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or almost immediately. I didn't like it. I didn't like the game mode because all it was just run to their side and suicide shooting their tower. That was
really?
just generally what everyone was doing. There were people either defending or there were people attacking. And if you were attacking, you were just running over there, ignoring everyone and just shooting their tower.
Yeah, but point bonus is. But
anyways, cool. I was just thinking to myself, because like this is something we used to do in Dodgeball, and I feel like we've done it. It's something we used to do in Dodgeball. We've done it at an HVZ mini game, which there was 0 zombies involved. We just kind of did it. And I feel like it would work for this as well. We called it Annihilation in Dodgeball.
Okay.
And what this was we generally did it when there were only about like 10 to 12 people, or like 10 or 12 people at most left, like at near the end of the night. We do it for like the last like half hour or whatever. I haven't done it in a long time. It's a lot of fun. And what it was is there were only 3 balls in play.
Okay.
Obviously, for this you give everybody probably just infinite ammo. It's probably the easiest way to do it. Just give everyone unlimited ammo.
Right.
Probably turn off rapid fire.
Yeah, I believe you can do that. Yeah.
Then what you do is when you hit someone, they go down, or their shield goes, or like so this would be a free for all. Their shield goes down or whatever. So basically, what I would say happens is their lights turn off when you hit them.
Okay.
So their lights turn off and they're dead. And then when the person who shot them dies or gets hit, they come back on.
Oh, okay.
So the way in terms of the way this
I
works
remember that. Oh my god, I remember that.
So the way
I
that this
played
works,
that in camp too, I think.
So the way this works for in the case of dodgeball, the way it would always work was the only way, and actually the way this works is the only way to actually win is you have to in a single life you have to kill everyone else. However, because of how things work with timing and like how there will usually be some people who are down, you don't have to fight everybody at once. You just have to fight them all in one life. So for dodgeball, it was very rare to see someone win because it just took forever. It would take a while, and like they have to get everybody.
The only reason why that wouldn't work is so there's recommended settings to make the games last a certain amount of time. Like they want you to actually play the game. So there's ways to get the zombie game mode to last like 4 or 5 minutes. There's recommended settings to get the elimination modes to last 4 or 5 minutes. Same with dodgeball.
I wouldn't let people in. I wouldn't let other people do this. I'm just saying this would be a thing that like people work there should do.
Oh, I see.
It's like there's no way you can do this where I don't see it because there's a single end goal and it's a very hard end goal to reach. I wouldn't have it as a public thing probably, or I would have it as maybe as a public thing, but like you're probably really gonna have to be requested and also have to be like 12 or less people or something like that, or just give it like up to a time limit for like the or maybe even just do like most kills at the end of a round, really, but with those settings, because the way you can't really do it where I wouldn't trust in a group of ordinary people there for someone to actually be able to go through and get everybody.
Yeah.
Because that's really hard.
Yeah. I could do that.
So for dodgeball, when we did Annihilation, it was rare for someone to actually win within like a half-hour period.
Okay.
I think I did once.
I think I might have to kill myself here.
There were, but
I won't have to, but I'm probably going to. Sorry. Never mind that.
It was very rare for people to actually win. I did, I think, once.
Okay.
But like it's just really hard because especially for something like that, because in something like that you're even more vulnerable. If it's one hit and you're down, then like someone just has to. You have to. What would happen is you shoot someone. They know who might have an idea of who got them previously. You shoot someone. The other person immediately pops on and then shoots you.
Yeah.
That's one of the problems so the way we usually do it for like when we've done it for like an HVZ mini game, which was just everyone has blasters and is shooting at each other and whatnot. And when we did it for dodgeball, when you get hit, you sit down. So what happens is, other people don't know who got you usually, but what will happen is like they'll end up hitting the person who got you. You stand up and immediately hit them.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of, I mean, it's a shitty thing. It's expected, like generally if you're gonna hit someone, you try to not be standing right next to someone else. But
that rule wouldn't be a problem because there's a rule in Lasertron for that stuff that when a player is deactivated, they immediately go back to their base. Like they have to go back to the base. So that wouldn't be a problem.
This would be a free for all, is the thing.
Oh,
because it's a free for all. It's a free for all mode. This is a free for all mode. This is why you have to get everybody.
I see.
You have to get everybody else there.
I see. I get you. I see how
you could probably modify it to be you. I guess it sounds pretty close to your dodgeball mode, really.
Oh fuck. I'm definitely gonna die now. Whoops. It won't be intentional now, though. That one was an accident. I was intentionally trying to kill myself, but that's fine.
It sounds like your dodgeball mode is pretty much the multiplayer version of this.
You're gonna have a lot of questions and
No, I saw you fall.
No, you're gonna have a lot of questions in like a few seconds.
Oh, there's water. He's crying on you. One eye is crying way more than the other. Wow, he's really sad. Telly is really sad.
Yeah, it's okay. We're all good.
Wow, Telly has given up on you.
Yeah.
You and your dreams. Oh, you're bandaged up.
Yeah.
I guess that's how you fix robots.
Yeah. Pass it like that again. Don't get too worried. Your faithful friend Television, that's me, will carry you back to the Chibi house. Oh, and another thing. You can press X and select a move, and you'll change out of your trauma suit. Oh. Oh, looks like you lost a moolah. What? Don't look at me. Oh. What happened, Chibi-Robo? You can buy Chibi batteries from the online shop now. They'll come in handy, I think. If you get one of those, you can recover just enough energy to go and recharge yourself. Pick one up and try it out. Let's adjust your happy point total. Yeah, so we'll just go for 2 days today. There's not much to do in these first few days. Might be one of the problems with this game.
I see.
710,000 to 76,000. What? 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 What?
What do these numbers even mean? You seem to mean nothing.
Alright, well, our battery power is 100 now, so that's good. Yeah.
Your dodgeball mode, though, it sounds like it pretty much, it sounds like the way it should progress basically is as you kill people on their team, eventually you're eventually going to, I guess you would eventually run out of people. I was gonna say, eventually it gets to a point where but because when you kill someone on your team can get back in, it sounds like it would just eventually come to a point where it's like 12 on 2.
Yeah,
it's like it just eventually gets to where one team is
I could
overwhelmed.
clean up his tears. I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know his tears was something I could clean up. Been a while, okay. Yeah.
Which sounds cool. Like I like the idea that like if your team is sucking, eventually it just can be overwhelming. It can get overwhelmed, which means you either have to push back like a badass or like you just kind of.
I would love to do that. The problem is, if I did that, I feel like I would take everyone out because I tend to. I have a tendency for dodge. I have a tendency for dodgeball to be the I haven't gone to dodgeball all this year, but I'm gonna probably start this semester because there should be less people showing up, which means it'll be fun. You alright? Oh, you just dropped dead. Sorry.
You break your leg? You made Telly cry again. Oh, we're a ghost now.
I fucking love this game so much. It's so funny. It's just the greatest game ever made.
That sounds like a bit of a stretch, but
no. Greatest game ever made, easy.
So, like I was saying, for dodgeball, because of how I usually play, I'm really fast and I'm really good. I have a very fast reaction speed, I should say, and I'm really good at dodging things. So I usually am one of the very last people for dodgeball. And I've gotten back when I was playing consistently every week, I gotten really good at the it's 1-on-6 and pushing it and like at least getting it down to like 3-on-1 before probably dying. But because I was horrible, I can't catch, so I can never get people back in. So if it gets down to be like, there have been times where it was the entire team against me, and I'm like, all right, well it's all me, I guess, because I'm not catching anything. I don't even try to because I'm horrible at it.
My skill lies entirely in just dodging. Like I can dodge for days. I can't hit. I can't catch.
I've gotten really good at throwing. I can do, like, I've learned some crazy throwing styles, and like I don't have the strongest arm but it's like if I've played since I started doing dodgeball a lot, I had played with some people who don't play consistently or like don't go to don't like play dodgeball, and it's very that was when I first realized like, oh, I guess I have like got improved a lot, because I realized how fast other people are throwing and how hard I'm throwing. Even me, who has like a really weak throw for dodgeball club, has like a really strong throw compared to like any or like people who don't play. And so like I can still throw really hard.
Okay.
Like compared to the average person. In terms of dodgeball club, it means nothing, because like people can usually catch it pretty easy. But I have an ungodly reaction speed. I have an ungodly ability to dodge, and that's the thing that I had going for me people had confirmed me, I was the best person in dodgeball club for dodging, but that doesn't mean anything really, because it just means that when I'm the last one there, it's going to take a while.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna win probably. I had come back or I could get a couple people usually just on like defense or like just on like on counters, basically. Like someone goes to throw, you can throw back at them at the same time, and like I have the reaction speed to be able to throw and like dodge within couples. I had the reaction speed to be able to, because in dodgeball club the rules we play with, we play with collateral, which means basically if a ball bounces off the person next to you and hits you, you're also out.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
I had the reaction speed to be able to, like, even when someone like very close to me got hit and a ball came to me, came my direction, I was still able to usually get out of the way of it. I probably also could have caught, if I was a better person, I wouldn't be able to catch it because it's probably moving a lot slower than it was when it hit them. But like I'm really, like, that was the one thing I had going for me, was my speed. My reaction speed and my ability to dodge.
Like how the music gets sped up.
Run. Yeah,
very music-based game too. So nice.
The dodgeball mode sounds fun though for laser tag. That was the main point there. I got sidetracked.
Yeah. It's okay. That's good. It's good to get sidetracked. That's how the show. How the show works best. Oh shit! I'm gonna die if I keep doing this. That's fine.
Yeah, I can't wait to actually hopefully start going to dodgeball again. I have to get. The problem is it's right after actually it's during cosplay troop. They both start at like 8. Well, cosplay troop starts technically at 7:30 and we go till 10. Dodgeball starts at 8 and goes till 11. I used to go for all 3 hours, but once I started going to cosplay troop, I kind of.
Right, I forgot that, because you didn't. Did you go to get dodgeball at all last year?
I went a couple of times. I didn't go very much.
I see.
I went more earlier I think I went more in the first semester than the second semester. I was still pretty consistently. I was somewhat consistently going still, just for like the last hour. Like after troop was done, I would go over I would like go to dodgeball immediately afterwards. And like the reason I didn't this semester was partially because like I enjoyed like after troop I would still usually just like hang out with people and talk afterwards. Right. And like but also just the way dodgeball club works. For the first semester, for the first semester, the first couple weeks are just there's over 100 people in a very small gym.
Never mind what just happened there.
So there's a very large amount of people in a very small space. So basically, so what happens to you a lot is you get screened by people on your team, so you can't see.
Wait, you get screened?
Basically there's so many people that people are standing in front of you, and what happens is they dodge, and then you're like, oh, I guess there was a ball there, because you can't see it until they get out of the way and it's right in front of you.
I see. Yeah.
What happens worse is one person gets hit, it bounces off them and hits like 2 or 3 other people because it's such a confined space. So like basically what happens is it's very not fun until like it gets down to enough people where you have space. Okay. So the first couple minutes of every game is just boring, which is why I don't like to go. In the second semester, usually enough people have been like, all right, I don't care about this club anymore, or this isn't something I want to continue doing.
Okay.
to where there's the right balance of the right number of people there, and usually it's the better people too, which means it's more fun because it's more intense.
What might be kind of bad about this is like with the timer, with us using the Chibi-Robo timer, I can now see when episodes are getting close to ending, and there's like an entire laser tag topic I didn't get to talk about. I was gonna talk more about the power-up modes.
Okay. I thought we talked about the power-ups before.
Oh yeah, but see, there's the deal. You think you know all the power-ups to them, but you
are there secret power-ups?
There are secret power-ups. They're not too. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. So the problem is, after this, I won't be able to. I don't think I can. I don't think I can make it back. I think I'm just. Well, I have a backup plan for this. Your battery's low in energy. Oh no, it won't let me use this.
You have any potions?
Alright, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try and make it to the charger. Alright, I got this. I won't die. I won't die.
I was gonna say, are you just gonna like collapse over sideways off of the table?
That's what I was trying to do. Yeah. So as it turns out, though, so we've been over that there's freeze ray, I think, and deactivator.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you didn't. Deactivator was probably the one affecting you. I don't know if you had freeze ray or not. We have bonus, which is a multiplier, energizer, which works as a medic. We didn't have the rapid fire one, though.
I think we had energizer. What was the first? We had rapid fire.
You had rapid fire, which that gives you a lot of shots, and you can rapid fire even faster.
What was the other one you said?
Bonus, which is a 1.5 times multiplier.
Oh, yeah, we didn't have that.
Yeah, spy mode.
But the rapid fire was better anyways.
Yeah, rapid fire is better when no one can see you, because you get like 500 shots into it. Ridiculous. I see why we have bonus, not as OP. But then, what else did we get? We have spy mode. Yeah, I think you had spy mode too, where you change your colors. Stealth mode we had. That shuts off your laser tag vest, and then you're invincible until you fire your phaser. You get one shot, and then after that one shot, you get an additional 80 shots. But your lights turn back on and stuff. So we have that in ours. But there are actually other ones.
I feel like that's just gotta be like you use that one, you walk over to the other side, and then there's like 8 lasers just pointed on you. Yeah. So the second you fire, there's 8 people just ready to...
That's exactly what it's like. But
I had really bad luck when we played the team deathmatch game where I had I wasn't helping myself at all by all means, but I had a lot of scenarios.
Ow!
I had like
what the fuck just happened?
I had a lot of scenarios where I was a distraction because I had like 8 people pointed on me.
Why did that just happen?
Oh,
I just randomly got hit by something. What?
I thought you like I thought you like shorted.
No, I got hit by a pan. You can't get over-shorted in this game, I don't think. Oh boy. Whatever.
Wait, did she draw on the rug?
Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna go clean it up after I throw all this trash away. I'm just trying to earn as much happy points as I can get, man. So that's what I'm trying to do. Also, oh shit, hold on. Let him take me back to the thing before the time runs out. Hurry up, Tally, hurry up.
I'd like to think this family's actually just paying us.
They might be.
We're not like a household item that they like bought just to like clean. No, they're actually paying us.
Yeah, they're just paying us.
We're a service.
They're actually in debt. Did you know that? They're in debt. I believe. I think so. Okay. Woo, get me back up.
They paid. I imagine this robot wasn't cheap and doesn't seem to be.
Yeah, that's why the wife is mad at the husband, because this robot ain't cheap. How we already have 50,000 now? Whatever. We climbed up the ranks so fast. While you're here, Chibi-Robo, would you like to save? No. I wish you didn't ask me every 3 seconds, but whatever. It is what it is. That's okay. Time doesn't... Welcome to Chibi PC. I believe it takes a bit to order stuff. That's why I wanted to get it now. Chibi Blast it, please. Give me that. So we can go outside in the next episode. Oh no, it does give it you the day you order it. I thought it took some time to deliver. Chibi Blaster. Alright. Oh, cool! That's fun. So that's an upgrade that lets us blast stuff. Amazing, right?
Cool.
Yeah. Everything is exactly as it says it is, and so you'll never have to be surprised about anything. Actually, that's not true. I guess we use a toothbrush as like a cleaning utensil.
Yeah.
But
We're certainly not brushing teeth with it.
stop. Sleep at night. Let's talk to them during the day. Oh. Walking around drains
We
your
talk
battery,
to
so
them?
keep an eye on your energy. If your battery starts to run out, plug it into an outlet and recharge. Are we out of time? Is it nighttime? Might be nighttime. It might have been so close to the end of the day that it just made it nighttime. Oh, they'll figure that out, I guess. Let me save. Okay, so the other power-up modes, right?
Sure.
Oh, I guess let me just see if it's saved. Maybe it's the next time. Oh, how are you already adjusting the happy point total? God damn it. It's annoying. Alright, wow, we went up a whole 6,000 from cleaning up his tear stains.
Mason, what do the numbers mean?
Is it
Tell me about
nighttime?
the numbers.
It's still, alright, so it's still day. Alright, so the other laser tag powers, so there's some of the secret ones. So there's one called Force Field, right? And I want to have my boss make a game mode for me so I can use this. Force Field, the way Force Field works is you can only be tagged while you are shooting. Any moment you're not shooting, you are invincible.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, wow. Okay, that's fucking overpowered.
Rapid fire. Not like the power-up rapid fire, but just if you have rapid fire on.
Same, like, every moment it's, you mean like you have it off?
Like you have, so like you have, no, you have you have rapid fire. It's like you hold both buttons and you pull the trigger and it's just it's a continuous fire. Of course, it's not continuous as in it's a continuous beam, but it's like, if fires like
it could your shield just stay down.
Okay.
But I imagine there's like some sort of delay, and then like they go back up after you don't shoot for a little bit. But it basically lets you be invincible for short periods of time. Speaking of which, there's also invincibility. Invincibility is one of the power-ups.
That's probably reserved for. I could 100% see them having a game mode of like Juggernaut or something where there's like
that.
It's an
unbalanced
set of teams, and like the Juggernaut can enable invincibility temporarily.
You see that's funny. I actually suggested Juggernaut based off the old Halo game type. The idea was it would be solo free for all.
Yeah.
But whoever's in first place is worth well more amounts of points.
Okay.
Yeah, so, you know, you basically, like, they're worth, like, 2 times or whatever arbitrarily value you want to assign to that, or whatever. And that, yeah, it was 2 times points, I think, that I suggested. And their packs light up red, but, we can't program it, apparently. I was upset. I'm like, really? I want to read the actual manual. Let's see if there's any way, like, you can code it in, because I want to play Juggernaut. It's fun.
Yeah.
It would be fun to have that sort of stakes, because then it's like everyone turns on the person in first. Anyhow, my advice proof. I'm handing out free advice. Oh. What? Oh, what is he talking about? Anyhow, so, another power-up. There's invisibility. That just shuts off your pack lights, but you're still, like, active. It's sort of like stealth, but you can still shoot and you can still be shot. So, you know, a lot of cool powers. You can actually look up the rest. I guess we'll continue talking about this maybe next time on Speletons, because I don't remember the rest, but Derek might.
I remember them.
I feel like you're looking them up. Anyhow, see you next time. Bye-bye.